What has happened over the past 5 years, particularly, is a shift in the balance of power away from companies and to consumers. It is the most fundamental reorganization of the seller-buyer relationship that has ever happened. Customers have had their day of revenge, because in the battle between companies and consumers, I would like to formally announce that the winner actually is the consumer. And they have won. They have won the battle, and they now own the field, literally. They own the ball, they own the goalposts, they own the field. You are now playing according to their rules, and the thing that has empowered them and has made this victory possible is the internet, okay? Because it's given them control. It has given them control over their lives, over their choices, their purchasing decisions, and everything they do. Absolutely everything. We often describe the evolution of the internet in terms of companies. And we describe the great epochs or leaps in digital in terms of, oh, well, that's when Amazon came along, or that's when eBay came along, and then that's when Facebook came along, and that's Apple, and that's Samsung. As if somehow these brands owned or created the internet, when in fact, actually, the history of the internet, or the evolution of the internet, is actually the evolution of consumer control. It is the evolution of the amount of power and influence I have over my life. Every great leap forward in the internet was not because Mark Zuckerberg was clever. It was because people wanted control. It wasn't because the guys who built eBay were the cleverest in the world. They weren't. It wasn't even the best shopping system around at the time. It was that the user wanted control. So whether it's from being able to publish online, being able to transact, being able to buy and sell, being able to interact with your relations or friends or family around the globe, it doesn't matter. I get asked a lot, what do you think is the next big thing in digital? What's the next big wave in digital? And I'm going to tell you, but don't tell anyone, okay? It's just between us. The next big thing in digital will be whatever gives the consumer more control. But the interesting thing about the 1.1 billion people on Facebook is that we think it's about Facebook, and ultimately it's actually not about Facebook. It's actually about people controlling their own relationships and how they interact with people. And it's that freedom that we have embraced to a huge extent. And it's a huge change in a very short period of time. We used to be these rapt consumers who used to have to, do you remember driving home fast because you wanted to see that particular TV program? I remember there was a particular hospital drama I used to watch. Of course, I never worked out how to use a VCR. That's beside the point. But it was this idea of, again, scarcity. The broadcaster has the program. And if I want it, I have to be in a particular place at a particular time to consume it. And that was only a few years ago. And that's changing, because now we don't want to just be this rapt, prisoned consumer. What we actually want to be is we actually want involvement in every aspect of our life. We want our personality imprinted on things, whether it's our products or our brands or our lifestyle, our choices, or our online choices, whatever it is. We want to be involved. We want to be the creator. And the internet gives us as consumers that freedom and that ability. And not only do we want to be the creator, but now we want to be the connector too. It's almost like the internet was waiting for somebody to come up with a good use for it. When the internet came out first, it was like this big library. A big library of stuff. Information, facts. What was the score in the under-15s ice hockey game in Toronto in Canada last night? Excellent. What is the price of a candy floss on the promenade in Brighton this week? Just all these information. And after the dot-com boom and bust, everybody thought, oh, that's killed it. It's gone now, it was good for a while, but now it's gone. But suddenly, we came up with some real reason to use the internet. And it tapped into one of the most fundamental human needs, which is the need to connect, the need to actually be human, social, and interactive with other people. And then came social media. And that's when the internet really found its legs and almost really found its purpose, because it stopped being about the internet and it started being about people.